Uh-oh. Back again. Back to back. Made back stack the M's. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Jonathan, and yes, you should definitely subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And welcome to the first video of 2022. That's a lot of twos. But welcome to my first video back on YouTube since my mini break. I've officially been a month off YouTube, and it's been a good break. I'm happy to be back. As you probably read by the title and saw by the thumbnail, for today's video, I am going to be telling you guys a story time because you guys really seem to enjoy my story times, and I guess what makes this story time different, I guess you could call it if that's the word, is that this time I have footage of what went down. Go grab a snack and drink, and let's get right into this video. Okay, you guys, once again, Happy New Year. If y'all are my close friends on Instagram, you know what to do New Year's. Anyways, you also saw the weird DM I received a few weeks ago. Yeah. For my first video back, I thought I would give you guys a story time about the time this creepy old man literally was like at the park kissing people. So let me just shut the fuck up and let me start this story time. Okay guys, the funny thing is that I've actually had this footage for 2 years now. This footage is from 2020, like right before the lockdown. This footage is from 2020, and the reason I haven't made a story time about this is because this is like a sensitive subject to people. It's not like predatory behavior or whatever. I'm not like a licensed anything, so I might not be using the correct word, so don't quote me on anything, please. But yeah, okay, I feel like I'm rambling. I don't know where to start. But like I said, this story takes place back of February 2020. So about to be 2 years next month. Okay, so now let's finally jump into this story. So, like I just said, you guys, this took place in 2020. To be exact, February 20th, 2020. Around 4:57 p.m. And I know that because I have receipts, which I'll obviously insert here. But this story took place back 2 years ago at my cousin, well, not at my cousin's house, but like we were at my cousin's house because that's where all of us just hung out. So, that day, all the cousins were at Stephanie's house. Y'all know Stephanie. And my cousin Gio wanted to go to the park because there's like a park near where they live. And none of us wanted to go. Like, we weren't feeling it. So my sister volunteered to take Gio to the park. My sister was like, Gio, I'll take you. And perfect. My sister took him to the park because obviously Gio was what? 8 at the time? I mean, he's still what? Only 10? Like, who lets a 10-year-old go to the park by themselves? Anyways, I'm going off topic. The point is, my sister took Gio to the park and they went by themselves. Which is nothing like new, like, it's not like we live in a sketchy ass like area, like, no. Whatever, my sister and Joe go to the park. And all of us stay at Stephanie's house. It was me, Stephanie, Jocelyn, Crystal, Stephanie's brother Anthony, and like Anthony had friends over. Anyways, we were all just chilling at the house. Cause I look back at the footage, I'm like, it must have been a hot day because my sister had shorts on. Okay, anyways, all the cousins were just hanging out in the living room. We're all on our phones, on TikTok and whatnot. Like, about 20 to 30 minutes passed. And then all of a sudden, my sister, like, and Gio barge in the house. Like, oh my God, Like, I was like, what happened? What happened? Because, like, they literally ran from the park to their house. And they were like, oh my God, oh my God. And, I forget exactly who said it. It was most likely my cousin Gio or whatever. But they said, this old man tried to kiss Wendy. We're like, what? They were like, yes, he tried kissing Wendy. And then, like, obviously, Gio's mom, aka our aunt, obviously, since she's the legal guardian at the time, she asked, like, what did he look like, what's his age, what, yada, yada, yada. And they were like, he's old, this and that. And my aunt asked Gio and Wendy, is he still at the park? And they're like, yes, he's still there. So my aunt was like, let's go. And I specifically remember, I don't know why I'm laughing at this, but I specifically remember all of us like going to the park. We told like Anthony and his friends like what had happened. And I forget who, I think it was Stephanie or someone, they wanted to bring their dog to the park too. Like their German Shepherd to the park. Like I forget who said it, but anyways, back to the story. So at that point, we were all running to the park, and at this point I started recording when we were like running to the park, and here's that clip. Hey guys, so something just happened.
Where's my mom?
Someone tried to kiss your sister.
Yeah, that happened. And now we're all going.
Hey, don't let that nigga find him.
You my mom?
But yes, you guys, as we were running to the park, like a million things are going through my head. Like what had happened, like this and that, like, you know, because at least for me, I was like, this is something like out of, like, La Rosa de Guadalupe or whatever. Like, this fucking old man tried kissing my sister. Like, obviously, you hear about it, like, in the news. Like, be careful, like, this and that. So, yes, like I said, we're running to the park, whatever. And we finally arrive at the park. And I decided to start filming for, like, our safety, you know. Like, if we need proof for the cops. Because here's the thing. A bystander, I guess you could call it, another little girl, saw the whole thing went down between the older man and my sister, because before my sister and Gio arrived to the park, she said that the old man was trying to kiss them and like grab them. And we're like, what? So this little girl, she's probably like what, 10? But anyways, this girl was smart enough to record the whole like thing going down. Like she recorded like the man like going like approaching my sister. And my sister was just at the bench. Sadly, I don't have that footage because I didn't record that. The little girl did. But I'll basically explain what happened. My sister was sitting at the park bench. Like, well, it's like the playground and there's like little like benches for like the parents to like sit and like watch the kids play. My sister was at the park bench on her phone or whatever, doing her own little thing. And then this old man came up to her and said like, hi. He like, my sister said the man like shook her hand, and then all of a sudden, he like tried kissing her and like tried like sitting like next to her, and that's when my sister told Gio, like, Joey, vente, vámonos, like, you know, like, let's go the fuck home. And that's like when they told us, so, back to where I was going. We arrived at the park, I started recording. You're gonna hear like my aunt in the background saying, record. She's talking Spanish, but most of you guys like understand Spanish. So for my non-Spanish speakers, literally all my aunt is saying to like record and to that we have video proof, like telling the man we have video proof. Anyways, I will share like what went down now. Park, it's over there. I must show you guys for my safety.
Que tenemos un video. Dile que tengo un video. Dile que tengo un video. Fuck, you trying to kiss your daughter.
Coming to your knee too.
No, I call in the cop because no good. Hey, háblale a la policía.
Calm down, you two. Victor, calm down.
Okay, yes, you guys, like, it is intense. Oh, guys, I shouldn't be laughing, but the reason that old man was on the floor was because I'm not gonna say specifically who, because they're not here to like say if it was or wasn't them. All I know, it was one of them, which are Anthony's friends. I don't know who exactly, but they actually like put the man on the floor. Like, I'm not kidding. Hey guys, I'm currently editing, and I just wanted to hop on here real quick to make it very clear to you guys that Anthony's friends did not tackle this old man down. Like, I don't want you guys to like get the wrong impression of them. They just simply set him down. So just once again, I just want to make it clear, because I don't want you guys to say, oh my god, these people tackled the poor old man down. No, they just simply sat him down, and he was like showing us his knee or whatever. So yeah, now onto the story. And after this whole shit show went down, obviously, I'm such an idiot, I cannot find the like footage of the police phone call. But I do remember my cousin Stephanie was the one to call the police using her mom's phone. And whatever, it was like a regular 911 call, like, 911, what's your emergency? And my cousins are like, oh, this is me, whatever. Anyways, the cops finally arrive.
Oh, you want me to show them the video? Or yeah, can you show them the video? Yeah.
And obviously they questioned my sister, they questioned the little girl. They showed the police the footage. But you know what sucks about this whole situation? You guys are probably wondering like why I blurred out the old man's face. Is because for legal reasons, and which I'm about to get into. And obviously the cops questioned the old man, like what had happened from like his perspective. Obviously the cops questioned like both like victim and whatever the other person's called. What ended up happening, like, it's kind of like fucked up, because they just ended up literally like letting him go. Like nothing happened. Like they put him in the back of the cop car, but like that's it. Because I don't know if he was like acting or whatever, but whatever he did, it worked out in his favor. I say he's acting because this man said he didn't know his name, he didn't know where he lived, he didn't know where he came from. Like, sir, you don't know your name or where you live? That's a little bit suspicious. So, which is the reason why I covered the man's face, because he didn't end up going to jail, which means he wasn't like in like public records, I guess you could say. Like if he was to like actually go to jail and he was like in public records, like I would show his face, but he didn't. Like I swear you guys, like for a month I kept like logging into like Sacramento Police Department, like every single like day, and like the fucking old man wasn't there. Like there wasn't even like a public police report. Like what? Which is why I keep repeating myself, cover the man's face for legal reasons. Like I'm not trying to be sued. So that was basically it. After that incident happened, obviously all of us just went home. We were still a little bit like startled by the whole situation. But yeah, it's also crazy to me thinking that I've had this footage for 2 years and I didn't use it for 2 years. Mainly because I wanted to wait till it was like the perfect time to like make a story time, which I think now is the perfect time. Like 2 years passed, literally. I'm sorry if this story time was all over the place, but yes, that is the story time about the time that an old man was going around the park kissing and grabbing little kids, literally. And one of those children was my sister. Like, so anyways, you guys, that is gonna be it for the story time. I know the story time was a little bit all over the place, which I'm sorry, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So like I always say, you guys, please make sure to give this video a like if you liked it or want more story times, because you guys, I know you guys want more story times because you guys enjoy them. You guys always like be DMing me. Oh my god, I never started time, this and that. Also, you guys, comment down below what videos you want to see this year on my channel. And make sure to turn on the post notifications to be notified every time I upload a brand new video. Because I'm back. And last but certainly not least, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. That helps me a lot. And yeah, anyways, you guys, I love you guys all so much. And see you guys next time for a new video. Bye.